Fear dissolves when you start doing what you fear, instead of thinking about it, as long as it doesn't kill you. I have the this is Wolfgang Acklewitz. I have the decade-long experience that fear arises when I talk or should talk in front of many people in similar situations. I cannot deprogram myself to accept this and speak. What can I do? The easiest thing is to sit in front of a group of people and talk about what you feel at this moment. So you would say, as I sit here, my hands are wet, I can feel trembling, there's a panic, I'm sweating because I'm talking to you. And the more you talk about what's actually there, the more quickly you actually transcend it. And you connect with people through the simple truths. I'm so nervous. Okay, it's okay to be nervous. You begin to accept the way things are. This is what, it's not that I should be, no, just speak from your heart, completely honest and open, and then you connect with people, and after a few minutes, if you have something to say, it'll come out of you. If you have nothing to say, then you better have a script to read. I remember when I was very much ego trapped in my 20s. Even talking in a room where there are 4 or 5 people discussing something, I found it difficult. It was to me almost like public speaking. So should I say something or not? And often I didn't. Fear dissolves when you start doing what you fear, instead of thinking about it, as long as it doesn't kill you. Often the doing is the answer rather than the thinking about. Do and then see. I had a friend who came to see me regularly. Well, somebody would come for spiritual advice, and so one day he met a woman on the internet, and then every week he came, he told me the relationship was getting deeper and deeper. And I said, what relationship? Well, he said, well, we are talking to each other on the and then beginning to talk even on the phone after a while. I said, now I'm falling in love with this woman. And I think about her all the time. And I said, you know, you're not thinking about this woman, you're thinking about there's a mental image in your head of who that woman is. So and then he said, yes, but I'm married, should I see her? I said, it's all... I said, go and, you must meet her. I'm not even talking to you about it anymore. I said, go and meet her. And he did, and that was the end of the relationship. It ended after 1 minute. And then I stopped seeing people individually. All problems are really, this is perhaps a more obvious kind of mind-created problem, but all problems are actually created by unconscious thinking, all problems. When that goes and you step out of compulsive unconscious thinking, all you're left with is whatever is right now, the situation, that you either take action or you refrain from taking action. Some situations you need to take action, other situations there's nothing I can do right now. So it's either one or the other. Neither is a problem. Action or refraining from action. There's no problem. If it's an emergency, obviously it's action that's required. Others where action is possible, action happens. And if it's not, nothing. Nothing I can do. Surrender, accept, let go, be just present. And even if it seems unacceptable, then you have to go even deeper, because some situations seem unacceptable. They are just, if you accept the unacceptable, you go very deep. Unacceptable meaning the death of a loved one, your own approaching death, the loss of your precious car. Unacceptable, then you need to go really deep, because that takes you into awakening. And often doing isn't possible anymore. When death approaches, to still think in terms of doing is absurd, as they still do in hospitals, where they give you potent drugs just so that you can live another 2 or 3 months and suffer. Or even 6 months or a year. Because death is unacceptable to the Western mind still, to a large extent. And it means you do until the very end, you have to do something. But yes, doing is fine, but there comes a time when doing needs to be relinquished. And that's beautiful. And that's where real realization happens. I envisage, whether it will come through this form or through some of the forms here, places where people learn how to die beautifully, where they learn about old age, so that it's not just something where people are put away and just waiting for the unacceptable to happen while they watch television, but true places of spirituality, where they use the great opportunity that's there in old age as the body begins to dissolve, the great opportunity for awakening. The flowering of life, it could be.